What's up? What's good? What's power? What's crack? What's percolating? What's really good in the hood? It is your man Theo Butler, and welcome to a thought-provoking episode. If I ain't saying, I'm just saying with the conversation. Man, y'all cut that thing on up. Yeah, y'all cut that thing on up. Before we begin, like, share, subscribe. If you like, leave a comment. If you don't like, leave a constructive comment. This is gonna be. Let's come to the table. And the reason for this video, y'all see the title, The Least I Could Do. The least I could do. This video is actually inspired by a conversation that I had with Mr. Smith earlier today. And a video that I saw from a fellow YouTuber. Young lady. She has 5,000 members rocking with her. Talking about her excitement for the upcoming, I want to say, Avatar movie. She's definitely excited to see Black Panther 2, though. $5,000 followers. People rocking with her. So she has a lot of sway, influence. I believe she's married. One of the young ladies, women that commented in her comment section was like, my husband is mad that they aren't recasting T'Challa. But she wants him to give it a chance. You know, I want to say Gabrielle Beauvais. I think that's her last name. The young lady that was on the Jamie Foxx show. She was on the talk show that she was last year. And she was talking about she's got 2 boys. How no one could replace Chadwick Boseman. How the role of T'Challa should not be recast. When we talk about T'Challa, we talk about the entertainment industry, we talk about Black Hollywood, we always find ourselves talking about representation. But when it comes to T'Challa, I've come to see that, no, when it comes to representation, we're talking about conditional representation. We're not talking about consistent representation. It's a matter of who we want to represent and when we want to represent. And that's coming from us even as a people. But you see the title of the video, The Least I Could Do. I am a proud Black heterosexual male. I only saw my father twice. I have brothers and sisters out there. My father's last name is Shaw. His first name is General. I don't know any of my brothers and sisters by him, and I'm 54. But I do understand the significance, the importance, the value of a father in a child's life. Thus, when it comes to doing certain things, collecting action figures, because I've got 4 children. The oldest one, she will turn 28. Daddy love you, girl. I don't want you to think there's one day to go by that Daddy don't think about you. I do. And I do miss you. I do. And Kaden, my granddaughter, that's crazy. But I said father, right? I understand the value of a father in the home. I collect action figures. But the least I could do was that. It's the least I could do. I would want my T'Challa action figure to have his father. That's the least I could do. I want him to have Queen Ramunda as well. But Hasbro has not blessed us with that action figure as of yet. And as soon as I figure out how to make her headpiece, I will make my own Ramunda action figure. Because that's the least I could do. But I know there's a lot of people, too many, that have their own agenda to push when it comes to Shorty. I have no sons. Me and my wife. But I do have 4 beautiful daughters. I collect action figures. And as much as I talk about T'Challa, Shuri's role in Wakanda is just as important. So the least I could do, the least I could do, I can't speak what the least you could do, but the least I could do, right? And when it comes to Wakanda, I don't want a partial story. I want the whole story. And let's just go ahead and get this out the way. Neither Shuri nor T'Challa have been killed. They've been severely wounded in battle where both of their spirits have resided in the spirit plane. But as Aurora went to go get T'Challa, brought him back, T'Challa went and got Shuri and brought her back. So can we stop that dumbass, ignorant ass, malicious ass lie going forward? Thank you. But Shuri did become Black Panther, though. She did. That's history. That's Wakandan history. That's Wakandan canon. It matters. It does matter. So the least I could do. The least I could do. But now her story doesn't just end with her becoming the Black Panther. Anti-recasters don't give a damn about that. You got to ask them why. They don't give a damn about her continued story. They all they're cared about is her story to a point, which is crazy because she been past that a long time ago. But the recasters, we don't just want her to be Shuri, the science nerd. Actually, the recasters, we would have preferred if in the first movie, she was someone that was capable of putting her hands on somebody. See, we wanted that iteration of Shuri, the smart person and the person who could put hands on somebody. So we want Shuri to become Black. That is an evolutionary step. But we don't want her to become stagnant. We want her character to go through its full story arc, much like we're getting with Loki, much like we're getting with Bucky. And as I stated, I've got 4 daughters and a granddaughter. I know Shuri's next evolutionary step. I do. So the least I could do, was this. Something has been. And comic book fans, they can see likenesses, but comic book fans know exactly who this is. It's the same person in her evolutionary steps. As a father, as a strong heterosexual Black male with 4 daughters and a granddaughter, that was the least I could do. So now let me look at the mothers. Black mothers specifically. Black mothers that have Black sons, more specifically. black mothers who are married to black husbands. What's the least you could do? Because I'm married. I am. That's the least I could do. So to my daughters, when they come home and knowing that their father is a strong heterosexual black male, they can still see themselves in their father's collection. And because I understand what family is, I don't just settle on having the action figure by himself. No, if you got his daddy, I'll go get him. And if you waiting a little too long to give me his sister in her proper form, I'll make her too. And if you take too long, when Hasbro drops that Black Panther action figure line November this year, if Queen Ramunda ain't a part of it, I'll make her too. Because it's the least thing I could do. What's the least you could do? Because I'm not looking for you to do what I just did. I'm not. But if I could do this, you know damn good and well, I wouldn't go for them killing off Shorty under any circumstances. If that's the least that I could do, then you know off the rip, I'm not going for them killing Shorty. So I'm looking at you right now, who's so excited to go see it. What's the least you can do for your son, for your husband? I ain't asking, I'm just asking.